loves, welcome back to my channel, The You in Fashion. My name's Megan. On my channel we discuss fashion, luxury, handbags, and lifestyle. So if you're interested in any of those topics, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell down below so you don't miss any of my content. So I was thinking, what video has it been that I haven't done in a while, and I came up with a shoe video. So today we are going to be discussing my entire Louis Vuitton shoe collection. If you didn't catch my first two videos, I did one on my sneakers and my flats and my shoes, and I also did another one with boots exclusively. So if you haven't checked those out, I'll link those below. And I actually do try-ons of each of those shoes as well. I won't be doing that today because, like I said, that would be a repeat to one that I've already done. So definitely check that out if you want to see the try-ons. But what I felt like it would be fun to do, because this is the largest shoe collection I feel like I have that varies between like flats all the way up to heels and then boots. You know, I have quite a few Gucci shoes too, so that's also in the other video, but I really wanted to focus on my Louis Vuitton ones because I felt like it was a good one. Like I said, that kind of spans through all three of those types of shoes. So I am also going to be ranking these on my most worn to my least worn and kind of why I think that that is. So let's go ahead and get started. So first one of most worn, and this wouldn't be any surprise to you if you've already caught my first two videos, but they are my Louis Vuitton front row sneakers. And when I say I absolutely love these sneakers, I am telling you the truth. I mean, I feel like they are so accessible. I can pull these down and put them on with pretty much anything. I'm talking dresses, skirts, just jeans. And I feel like what I love about these are they are casual enough to put on with so many things and still kind of elevate my outfit, because I love that they kind of have the Louis Vuitton written across. I know some things out there maybe say that that can be a little off-putting for it to be so large across the front of the shoe, but to me it just adds the character, because I feel like the shoe itself, the rest of it is just so simple. I love how it has the Louis Vuitton there, but otherwise it's a pretty just classic white shoe, and I feel like the Louis Vuitton written across the top just really elevates it a bit. I would say that these run true to size. You guys know I am a 4.5, and I love that luxury shoes typically come in 4s and 4.5s because it is usually really hard for me to find those sizes. But I feel like they run true to size. I really love these shoes. I would recommend. Now, with that being said, I find that I just like designer sneakers in general, and they are still really popular here in 2022 as well. I feel like you can find a designer sneaker pretty much with any brand and you can't go wrong. I just happened to get mine in Louis Vuitton because, as you know, I have a pretty large Louis Vuitton collection as well, and you can check that video out too. I'll link that down below of all my handbags and luggage. But I knew that I wanted a shoe that I could wear with a lot of my handbags as well, because I had quite a collection of the Louis Vuittons. I chose to go with these, but to be honest, I love just like the designer sneaker trend. I love that it's still popular, still trending in 2022 with us being here now. So again, first pick, front row sneakers. So the second one on the list are my Louis Vuitton Archlight Sneakers. And these are, to be honest, far second to my original sneakers that I showed you, and that is because they are a very chunky sneaker. And yes, they were very on trend. You guys let me know if they are still on trend here in 2022, but I find that I just don't grab for these as much, and I feel like they are a little bit harder to pair. Now, what I will say about the color selection that I went with, I really appreciate that, because I chose ones that had the blue, so when I have more blues I can stick these on. And I actually have a blazer that has like red and blues in it, and these match perfectly. And then again, like an all black outfit, you stick these on, they look absolutely great. Now, as far as styling with these as well, I do like them with shorter options, so like a skirt instead of jeans or pants, because I feel like maybe because I'm petite, my proportions are really thrown off, and they just don't look really good when I have them with already like full length things on. So I love these with shorter options. I also, if you know already, I used to have these in monogram, and that's something super important that I wanted to point out too, is because the monogram can be very difficult to pair, I find. I feel like with these, you can pick colors within them and pair them, or like if you're on and doing an all black outfit, yes, monogram looks great. But I found that I just didn't wear them that much. I don't know if that also had something to do with, I did get them a size too big because I bought them pre-loved and I got them at a good deal, but I would not do that. That is a mistake made. Even if it's a good deal, go for the size you truly need, not what is available, as to say. And I did that because sometimes I can make it work with a size up, especially in boots and things like that that hold my foot in and not have a problem. But these were not that case. They almost made my feet even look even larger, or these shoes look even larger to where it almost looked like flippers on my body. So I would go with the size that you need. Again, I'm a 4.5 and I did these in a size 35, which worked perfect, but I wouldn't go any larger than your natural shoe size with these, to be honest. Otherwise, they are going to look very large. But again, I had to have a pair of Archlights. They were a sneaker trend that I loved and I had to be a part of. So I am still glad that I decided to purchase these. And if you are interested, like I said, I would take into consideration, one, going ahead and getting the ones that have the colors, maybe instead of the monogram. People are gonna know what they are. They're gonna know that they're Louis Vuitton, and it also has the little tabs back here if people are questioning it. And then some styling tips, just making sure that you try some different proportions, because I know that they can be difficult to style, and I know that you're going to put them on and be like, well, what am I going to wear with these? So I would definitely try some short options with these, as well as maybe even like some long skirts with these on. I think looks really cute. So again, second choice, Archlight sneakers. My third choice is my Star Trail booties here, and these are, I know they're so cute. Like, I feel like you're gonna look at them and be like, I can't believe they're not ranked higher on her list. I love the way these boots look, don't get me wrong, but I wanted to spend some time talking about maybe what I didn't love about them so much and why I kind of ranked them third and below my sneaker options. And that is a couple of reasons. So kind of, I touched on earlier, the monogram pattern. I am just now starting to kind of transition into wearing more neutrals, meaning all blacks or all creams or all whites. But what I found was, if you don't have on kind of neutral clothing, which I usually love prints, I usually love colors, it can be very off-putting and it can be just too much. It can be too much going on at once, I find. So if my outfit already has a lot of patterns going on in it, and then I stick on the boots with your monogram canvas, it's just too much. Now, I know that they have these also, I believe, that comes in more, instead of the canvas, it's a black. And I feel like that would have been a better choice for me because of the way that I usually dress. I usually dress, again, with a lot of colors and a lot of prints. And I feel like that would have been an easier transition with my wardrobe, and it wouldn't look so off-putting when I put these shoes on with the things I normally wear. So again, I would definitely choose these based off of what your wardrobe looks like, being if you wear a lot of neutrals, these are great. If you wear a lot of prints or colors, I would definitely go with the more all black version of these. It's a little bit more muted. Now, I know what you're gonna say though, and that's the reason I purchased these too. It's like, well, if I'm gonna get Louis Vuitton boots, I want the classic monogram. And that's true too. So when I wear these, I just make sure that I go out of my way to pair them with something that is more the neutrals family, as to say. Now, something else that I wanted to add about these boots are the ankles here. And I love that they fit your ankle well and your ankle's not bouncing back and forth, because to be honest, that is very annoying to me. So they fit your ankle great, which is a pro. But the con is this area around here is very stiff, which means that it will tear your ankles up. I mean, when I say that, I mean that. So I have to make sure I wear high socks with this. Otherwise, like I said, I mean, just the consistent rubbing of my ankles and not even for extended periods of time makes them very, very, very uncomfortable. I also went with these in a size 35. So I would say that is perfectly fine to go your actual size or half a size up. Other than that, that's pretty much all I wanted to say about these, is that I love them. I still love the way that they look. I think they're super, super, super cute, but just some caveats as to maybe what I would recommend if you're looking for a pair based upon your wardrobe, and then also just keeping in mind that you're going to have to wear high socks and to be very, very careful about the stiff leather on the top there, or the stiff canvas. Next one on my list is my Louis Vuitton Laureate ankle boot. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. And I feel like it is interesting because the chunky ankle boot is still very, very much on trend. So I thought that I would wear these more, and again, I purposely got some that have the more black than it does than the monogram. So I thought that also that would make me more inclined to wear these as well. But I feel like for these, the reason that I don't wear them as much and that they're ranked a little lower on my list here is because of the stiffness of these boots. And I feel very similar, honestly, with the Star Trail as well. What I find about the Louis Vuitton boots is they can be very, very, very stiff, which makes them, I feel like, uncomfortable to wear for extended periods of time. And when I'm looking for boots, I really want them to be comfortable, because usually when I'm wearing a boot, I am wearing them to be comfortable and to be able to walk in cold weather for a period of time without feeling like my feet are bothering me or hurting me. And I feel like that would be one thing that if I had to choose with the boots that I feel like are why they are not ranked higher than my sneakers, are because they are just not as comfortable. I do feel like, again, the chunky lug boot style is very, very, very much on trend. So I feel like these would be a great selection if you're looking to join that in and you want a designer pair. I feel like these are still great options. They are super, super, super duper cute. Again, these are in a size 35. I find that 34 and a halves are just really, really, really difficult to find. So 35s are usually the way that I have to go. But again, nothing really bad other than that to say about these boots. And like I said, I think for me, it's just comfortability is the big, big, big con on these, on something that you would want to be fairly comfortable for the style of shoe that this is. And now for my least worn, it is going to be my Louis Vuitton, I believe it's Cherry, C-H-E-R-I-E is how it is spelled, but these are my only pair of Louis Vuitton pumps that I have. And I found that after I got these, as you can tell, it's my only pair, and I realized Louis Vuitton pumps just weren't really something that I grabbed for very often. And I actually did get these and what I thought was the correct size, which is a 34 and a half, and is my average normal size. But what I find with these is because they are a pump, my foot does slide forward, and I probably truly could have used a size 34 instead of a 34 and a half, to be honest. But I find that I don't wear these as often because they are a very casual heel. And when I say that is when I'm going out for like a nice dinner and I want to put on a pair of heels with a nice dress, I don't typically go for these because they are more casual. I want something that's really going to dress up for this dress that I'm wearing for this nice occasion, and this, to be honest, just doesn't really fit for that. Now, if you wear a lot of casual outfits with heels, I think this would be fine, like a cute wide leg pant or a cute long skirt. I think these would be perfect. Usually though, when I am being a little bit more casual, so I'm wearing like a wide leg pant or something like that, I also want to be comfortable. And unfortunately, these may be, again, because of the size. So if you have a pair of heels or Louis Vuitton heels and you have the actual correct size, let me know. But I don't find these to be most comfortable when I'm in a casual outfit. I probably am going to put on a comfortable boot or a comfortable, another shoe with maybe a little bit of a heel, but that I know I can walk in for extended periods of time when I'm in a casual outfit. And I feel like these just missed the mark, unfortunately, on being able to dress them up and also serving as a functional heel for a more casual walking around the city for the day shoe. I think that's all it is for me, but I love how they look. I think they are so beautiful. I love the monogram here of the actual shoe with the cute little patent and the black heel. I mean, I think they are just lovely and super duper cute, which is why I keep them. If you guys can't already tell, I have an affinity for these shoes that I'm like, even the ones that I'm like, I'm not too sure about them. I can't bring myself to let them go yet because each of them are just so special in their own way. And that's why I continue to keep them, because I'm like, I know that each of these styles are so popular for a reason that I feel like there are going to constantly revolve back, and then I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, now I've sold them and I should have kept those shoes. Like, I'm like, the chunky lug sole is still in years and years and years later, and the boots are still coming back, like my Laureate boots and the platform boots in general, which is why the Star Trail ones are still perfectly applicable as well. And I mean, these heels, Louis Vuitton heels, are always going to be a classic. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that this was helpful, and if you're looking to add a new shoe to your wardrobe and you were interested in one of these options, I hope I gave you some ideas to consider. I hope I gave you some pros and cons about each of the shoes, and I will catch you guys in the next video. See you later. Bye.